What if someone comes to you, takes the blessing, but he doesn't feel anything, there is no change? What happens then?
Well, the beauty of that is you don't need to feel a change for there to be a change, right? You can still measure your blood. You can still measure all these other parameters. We like to educate people because sometimes you have an expectation versus reality, right? We want to marry Princess Diana, right? When we get a blessing, we want to, be able to levitate when we get a blessing, right?
Okay.
There's certain expectations that we have that we want versus reality. And when we're not meeting those kinds of expectations because they're unreasonable, right? And nature
That's
doesn't
why.
work that way. Physiology doesn't work that way, right? Life doesn't work that way.
What if an
So,
atheist comes to you, like, and someone who doesn't believe in God, but comes to you, pays for the blessing, and uh, then things doesn't work out for him? What happens
so
then?
atheism has nothing to do with it.
No?
So, right, think of all the experiments we've done. We've conducted, a few experiments on people. A majority of them have been conducted on non-living materials, on plants, animals, microbes, bacteria, viruses, fungi, metals, ceramics, polymers, and chemicals. How many of things have a belief system? How many of things
These are
have
not
faith
living.
in God? How many of these things meditate and say a puja, say a prayer? How many of these things worship God or do anything in their life to deliver such an unprecedented outcome? What we've seen is belief systems, psychology. We've eliminated psychology. We've eliminated belief. We've even eliminated people altogether, right?
Okay.
And then on top of that, we've also, conducted these on so many things that people have hesitated out of fear of conducting them on because, they've believed that maybe something in psychological data will be reflected because of belief alone. But non-living materials, how many people would touch non-living materials confidently? Right? When my Guruji, right, he's the one that founded all this and started this. When he started this scientific research, right, he went to material scientists saying, let's work together, let's figure this out, like let's collaborate. That led him to working with one of the most renowned material scientists of our time, Dr. Rustum Roy, right? He's considered one of the fathers of material science for all of its scientific foundations and understanding. He was so fascinated with this guru that came from India that's seeking scientific corroboration, right, to validate his abilities. And at the same time, he saw the results. He saw the laws of physics being changed, right? He saw all these things happening and he was like, this I've never seen. He's worked on the structure of water, on other healers, changing the structure of water and everything. And he's well familiar with those studies, but none of them paralleled even remotely what Guruji Trivedi was doing with his material science. And on top of that, I like to tell people that we have people from all different backgrounds, right? We have Christians, we have Hindus, we have Buddhists, we have atheists, we have people from all different backgrounds, from, the Muslim community, everybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter what you believe in, what your faith is.